Good morning, friends and fellow farmers. It's the 16th, and do we have any crops? Good morning, Chef. Crops up? No, I don't see any crops up. Yeah, that picture of Marnie is subpar. I'm sorry to say it. Hey, Leah. Good morning. I made us some coffee. My morning wouldn't be complete without a hot cup of coffee. Or like 6 double espressos, if we're pushing it. Now, we had a pile of stuff we got from our mining haul last time. That was a really good mining run. I'm quite happy with that. Compared to normal. So let's get out there and get loading up these things. So first off, let's run through a few pieces of that. We got 19 bars of copper. Okay, I think I need to do iron next. And then I need to grind up more hardwood. Let's get that going. Let's get our tools here. So I've got 15 more kegs worth of, stuff. Juice. Tree juice. Oak resin. Okay, give the kitty some water. Good morning, kitty. Anything here? Yeah, we got our one lonely resin over here. Well, let's get that. I feel like we're going to have kegs to fill or group to gather. I keep, in the back of my head, I keep thinking it's time. Okay, some clay. I don't even have room. Sorry, clay. Okay, oh wow, I'm down to 989 hardwood now. Oh, I have some hardwood somewhere else, don't I? Pretty sure I do. Okay, let's go put our bombs and our staircases here. And that. That worked out nicely, I think. Hold up, I don't have any... Oh yeah, I do have prismatic shards. There we go, there's a bunch of our gemstones. Whatever. Bones. Get rid of these. And then tibias. And again, hiding evidence. Gotta get rid of the evidence. Do not leave your tibias lying around. It is winery day. Okay. How do we want to do this now? Too many things in head. Okay, those are going to roast for a bit. So, I think let's get this done, and then we'll come and throw another bunch in. Maybe I grab some stuff first. That's a good idea. Let's consult the chests. So what is that? That's 600. Okay. Let's start with our ancient fruit here. So yeah, we'll be sitting at like 9.2 million or something. That's pretty good. And then I don't know if we're on harvest day or tomorrow's harvest day or soon is harvest day. I do not remember how we got this going. Okay. There we go. One more now. So yeah, it's gonna be weird, I think, as I was looking at what all the series I have going. And I'm finding my series definitely... I've been playing games that I think have lended them... Very few games lend themselves to as many episodes as Stardew. Like, very few. I did Staxel, I did like 500 episodes or something. And Garden Paws has also racked up a lot. I don't even know how, maybe 400 or 500. It's a bit blurry. I truly do not kind of remember how many... It's a blur because I've got so many series at such ridiculous numbers that I kind of stop paying attention, and I upload rather quickly. It's the administrative part of the job I don't really like doing, so I do it really fast. And I'm usually doing something else while I'm doing it, so I'm not paying that much attention, which is why I sometimes screw up video labels or whatever. I just try to plow through it in as quick a little time as possible, because when you've done this many videos, I do think of like every minute I spend doing this, I'm going to be spreading that out over thousands of videos, and it's a lot of time. So I try and do it fast. it's a part of the job I would love to not do, but it needs doing. It needs my attention, so at any rate, I don't see as many series going as long anymore, and even, like, once this one's done, I think Garden Pause is the only really, really long-running series I have going anymore, which feels weird. I do enjoy doing really long-running series. I can't do very many of them at once, because it's hard to get back into them sometimes. And also, it's just, it's hard to start new games when I have so many threads running. So I try to limit the number of, I think I had too much going for a bit. Now it's getting to a good point, but once this series ends and Sunhaven ends, I've got Garden Pause is really the only long-running one, and even that game I can see an endpoint not that far off in many ways for it, because I'll have completed a lot of things, although there's still so much to do. I always think I'm going to be done soon, but then it's like, it's a relative term. It's like 50 episodes. So soon is really not that soon, probably. And then it leads me to starting some new things. I think the expanded series, I have a lot left to do. I think even once I complete kind of the main stories, I think it's going to be time to open up more mods. Frankly, I think that's the big thing. And that's fine. I don't, whatever there is to do, it's fun to do. So it's always exciting to add more things. But even that, I can't see going as long as any of these series. The objectives are different. I don't care about the money or the achievements in those ones. That's more just about the story. So from a pure story perspective, they're naturally going to be shorter. These ones tend to get a little bit, they're long just because of what we're trying to do. But yeah, I think it's I don't know, I'm always looking for, like, I'm thinking about what kind of game I would like to play for such a long period of time. And there's not many games that I put more than like 100 hours into. There's not many games that, to me, kind of, I enjoy the world as much. I played probably The Witcher. I probably played like 180 hours or something, 200 hours. That's one of the few games outside of the genres that I record that I've ever played that much. Even Red Dead Redemption 2 wasn't that long. It was like 60 hours or something. So I can't imagine, what kind of game I'm going to have to get into to get very far. Although the other day I did see Hello Games, is the people who put out No Man's Sky, have another game that's a fantasy set game that's in like a procedurally generated planet, like an Earth-like planet. One planet, but it's huge. It's so massive. And I watched the video for that, and I had the same thought I had when No Man's Sky was originally being kind of developed and promoted. I thought, yep, I could play that for some hours. Because I really enjoyed No Man's Sky until I actually enjoyed the version that wasn't popular was the version I liked. And then when they started rebolting stuff on, it broke my save so bad. I was like, I can't even do this anymore. I'd have to restart playing. And I really didn't want to commit that many hours again, but I really enjoyed that game early on. Again, exploration. I think I've come to the conclusion that's my favorite part of any game, so any game that brings that. So I feel like their upcoming game, but I mean, I can't even imagine how many years that game is out. I think they said they have a development team of like 12 people on that, which means that's going to be a little ways. So whenever that comes to us, I am there for it. That's going to be an exciting game. I feel like at that point I'm going to have upgraded my computer. I've been using the same computer since I've started doing Let's Plays, and it was a good computer. I've upgraded my graphics card. I've probably thrown in a few more hard drives. There's a lot of drives in this computer, and that's about it. So, at some point that has to change. But other than that, but that'll be, I think, at the point where, yeah, the things have progressed. To play anything like that, to play stuff like this, I mean, I can play this on a toaster just about, so it's fantastic. You can play this on a very old system. I mean, the system is still overpowered for this game, which is wonderful. Okay, let's load. You know, we will load these up best we can. And then we'll come and we can make some more kegs. And then we'll come and put those in. I don't think... But that game's probably a few years out. So, you know, it's hard to imagine like what I'm going to be taking on before then. Yeah, I don't know what's going to be in the horizon for huge things. I don't know that I can do another Story of Seasons game. I'm not sure I have it in me. I need more iron. Okay, so iron will be the big holdout still. Yeah, I really enjoyed those. I still, the one, as far as I'm concerned, I haven't actually finished that one game. But at the moment, I still have given up on the idea that I'm going to have access to the Switch in my house. Like, that's fine. I may one day get back to it. I mean, I'd done most of what was there. I think it was just mostly wanting to complete whatever that building was. But I don't know that I want to tackle any of the other ones. I want to be surprised, I think, at this point. Kind of what I'm looking for. Writing, you know, being on the rails with games is... some of these games, there's so little surprise that I don't know. I want to do something that's kind of... I like the kinds of games I play. The games that are about exploration and about... They're, you know, not super into violence and all of that. They're more relaxing. They're not high stress, high energy. I don't find those kinds of games are fun to Let's Play. I find Let's Playing itself is its own. Like, there's enough to it to think about and to be considering, let alone making kind of action-based decisions. I'm not great at those games. I'm more like... I would be very clunky. Even more clunky than I am at playing these kinds of games. Playing action games would be probably rather painful to watch. If you think my decision-making is bad now, ho ho. But they are fun. I enjoy them, but yeah, not probably for Let's Playing. We'll see though. I don't know what the future holds for what kind of stuff. There's so many games out there that are like, you know, 20 to 40 hour games. And I'm so far behind, and I have so many on my list, and it is kind of demotivating when I look at... I even have a bunch I've like tested, or I have copies, and I'm just like... I was very excited about playing, and just physically could not make the time to do it. And so there's like whether I go and catch up on stuff, which is always like hard to do as well, because you're like, well, it's been out for ages... Everybody's done it, but at the same time, if it's got enough to it and it's not entirely story-based, it might be still worth doing. Okay, let's get out here. May as well go start. I don't think we'll... Oh, it's a rainy day. I don't think we'll be able to get it all. Oh, no, it's not. Aha, thank goodness. But those pineapples are probably done, but we'll do that all in one day. Beautiful. I like that. Okay. Oh, I need coal. Let's go and get some coal. Okay, I don't have any more wood. Nature has told me I'm done. I guess we could go and get our truffles for the day. Okay, I've got like 6 more iron bars. There's my wood. Okay. Yeah, no, I definitely could. Let's put all of our wine away. Yeah, let's... There we go, load these up. So I'm gonna need more coal, so let's load this up while we're here. Oh, diamonds are up, that's nice. So we'll come and get these, and then... Wowzers. The be able to do more coal. Oh, not really. Do like 1. Alright, so let's go and dump off all of the plants that we have. I don't need all these crops. Clogging up my inventory. You and you and you. It's a start. Then let's go get our truffles. There's a few here. So this is a shocking amount of stuff we're able to get in here. So this is good. This day feels like it should be ending. Oh, no. We don't want to go in there. They're busy. I've got to pay attention to our hay. Okay, and then we'll, yeah, 20 after, we might be able to get a batch of these going, which would be ridiculous. So, yeah, that's about that. Wow. So yeah, I don't know what'll be next after this one. I'm not even sure. I was glad I got to Coral Island finally. That one was sitting. I was sitting on it like a year, kind of waiting, and it got to full release by the time I eventually got around to finally playing it, which worked out, I think, just fine. I generally I enjoy playing early access games. It's fun watching a game become a game. I like that process of seeing what the decisions are, and as long as it's reasonably stable. I've definitely played ones lately that are like maybe a little too early, like they're not quite far enough cooked. And it's hard to know when to stop playing those games because you're like, what's in it? And then you realize there's not enough in it. Yeah, I feel kind of bad playing games that early because the developers are, you know, you don't want to make the game look bad as it's very early and it's easy to kind of, I don't know, make it, it just doesn't appear as it's in its best form. I can't grab that. But that said, it's, there's plenty out there to do. But yeah, I do enjoy a long-form game. As much as I want to start playing... Oh, there's one more here. So 164. Not bad. And a bunch of accidental stuff. As much as I want to play a bunch of short games, I would be more than happy playing like a few long-form games and just posting them daily kind of thing. I think it just depends where I am in my life. Sometimes doing this requires more attention than you want it to, and it's nice to play something that's like Stardew I can do on any day of the week. It's just a nice game. Some games I have to think a lot more about because you have, I have to check my notes, check the last episode. You got a lot more going on in them. Like, oh boy. Okay, so we got all of that. Got that. Mayos. Sell that. I don't need it. Let's go put our truffles away here. Okay, and then we'll put some eggs in here, sure. May as well load these up. Oh, and you. Alright. Do we have any more eggs? Yep, we do. And then throw a few of those in there. Perfect. And we got a piece of fluff. Oop. Done. Alright, let's get up here. Okay, so sell that. I gotta think. I gotta put my brain in. Nope. There's a horseradish behind the teleporter. I was like, what is that back there? Alright, so how many cakes can I make now? And it's down to wood again. Okay. Now, I'm not going to need all the maple syrup I have. I definitely don't need the cheese. Thank you, cheese. Okay, so we've got 12 bars of iron. Yeah, it's the wood. The wood is my holdout. As well as... Yeah, I used up all of that. So I've got another 5. So we've got to get that batch of coal, but it's going to be the wood. Okay, good. That was a big day. Let's get some sleep, and we will see you all next time. Till then, bye-bye.